Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Bgsn. I'm Posse.
And I'm Alyssa. Today we'll be taking a look at DECA, the Fall Festival, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Juliet with this week's weather forecast.
What a beautiful morning. Temperatures have risen as today is mostly sunny with a high of 91 and a low of 68 with a 0% chance of rain. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 89 and a low of 70 with a 20% chance of rain. Thursday will be sunny with a high of 91 and a low of 72 with a 10% chance of rain. Friday, expect thunderstorms with a high of 85 and a low of 58 with a 60% chance of rain. Have a fantastic week, Hornets. Now back to you guys at the desk.
As many of you know, Miss Fitzgerald was on Ellen yesterday. Miss Fitzgerald is the guidance counselor from Roncalli that was put on administrative leave for being married to a woman. If you would like to watch, you can check it out on Twitter at BG Student News.
Next week is Banned Books Week. Books that have been banned or challenged in the past and even the present will be displayed in the Collaboration Center. To learn more about why this is important, go to Banned Books Wikipedia to learn more.
The band had a competition this weekend. I got more on the story.
Saturday night, our band performed the competition against many other schools, but of course, our Marching Hornets came out on top. They placed first. I talked to Jaden Petty to get a little bit more about what happened.
Well, we went to Lawrence Central this week. We were supposed to have our first competition last week, but it got rained out, so we had it this weekend at Lawrence Central. We went out, we placed first. We had a really good competition. We won a couple of captions, which was good, going out for first week.
I talked to Jaden a little bit more because I wanted to know what a caption was.
So, we went out, we won some captions. Captions are basically like, there's music, which is how your music is and like how the judges think it is. There's general effect, which is how you move the audience and how you make them feel. And our show goes from like a creepy environment to a kind of happy environment, which I thought was pretty cool this year. There's other things such as best guard. Sadly, we didn't win that one, but hopefully we do in weeks to come. And there's something called best drum line, which like drums and bass drums. And we were able to take that one home, which is pretty cool for week one.
Congratulations to our Marching Hornets. Make sure you wish them luck on their next competition. I'm John Pasianos, signing off from BGSN.
There was a call-out meeting for DECA last Wednesday on September 12th. Marissa got more information.
If you are interested in joining DECA, there was a call-out meeting last Wednesday. I was able to talk to Miss Fangman, and this is what she had to say.
So DECA is a competition-based business club where you can earn scholarships and you can travel around competing to earn those scholarships. It's a lot of fun. You can put a little bit of time into it or you can put a whole lot of time into it depending on what you kind of want to get from the opportunity.
This has been Marissa from Beech Grove Student News.
The Fall Festival was very popular last week. I got more.
The Beech Grove Fall Festival was last Wednesday. I talked to sophomore Jo Bogard to get her thoughts on her favorite ride this year.
This year my favorite ride is the Wipeout, but it used to be the Zipper, but they had to take that out because it's too dangerous, but it was like the funnest ride here.
I also asked if the festival was different as they got older.
I definitely think the festival has changed since I've gotten older. I used to think it was this very big festival. It would take me hours to get through. There were a lot of fun rides. But now I just kind of go, I ride some rides, hang out with friends mostly, and then play some games. So yeah, it's changed a little bit, but not too much.
I guess because I'm older, it's a lot different. Like, it's more kid-friendly now, but they took a lot of the fun rides out. But I still come back every year.
I also asked Madison if the Fall Festival should be longer.
I don't think much should change about the festival, but I do think it should go on for a longer time because since it kind of starts at the middle of the week, a lot of sports players, like volleyball, we had a lot of games when it first started. I wasn't really able to get the full experience that I wanted to. I only was able to go one day, but I think if they went a few more days out and more, of the weekend, I think it'd be a lot better.
Unfortunately, the festival ended on Saturday. If you weren't able to go to the festival, make sure you come next year. This has been Alyssa for BGSN.
The Fall Festival Parade was also this past weekend. Madison got more.
The Fall Festival Parade was this past Saturday, and as many of you know, the homecoming floats and the homecoming courts were also in the parade. I talked to sophomore homecoming princess Gabby Van and Emily Leake about their experiences being in the parade. I first asked them what it was like to be in the parade.
It was a really fun experience. I really thought I'd never get to experience. I didn't think I'd actually get voted for it, but I didn't know how much people knew me in Beech Grove. If someone would say "Hi Gabby," I'd be like, "Erin, you gotta look and smile, and we're gonna look to the left and wave, and to the right and wave," and it was just really fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to see all the little kids excited to get the candy and everything. It was super fun to be dressed up for the parade. I just really enjoyed the whole day.
Since Emily Leak has been in the Fall Festival Parade and the Homecoming Parade in the past, I asked her how they were different.
The Fall Festival Parade was much different because it was so much larger. Our Homecoming Parade is normally much smaller with less floats in it, and in the Fall Festival Parade it was really cool to see all the different parts of Beech Grove that came together. Had to have a float put in, and so it was really cool to see what everyone came up with.
I finally asked them what festival they would want to be in more.
I'd rather it be the Fall Festival because there's more people there and it's worth the experience. Also, a lot of people will just say your name. If you're at just the homecoming court parade and having the floats just there, it's only your families and everyone, but having the Fall Festival, everybody hears your name and everybody looks at you.
I preferred the Fall Festival Parade just because of how many floats there were. It was really cool to see everyone else's floats rather than just what we created at the high school. So I just enjoyed seeing ours as well as everyone else around us.
Unfortunately, here at Beech Grove, the fall festivities are winding down. Luckily, there's always next year. This has been Madison Stratton for Bgsn.
Now let's throw it over to my good buddy Mal for sports.
Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to sports. In volleyball news, the girls had yet another close but disappointing loss yesterday at home versus Southport for varsity. In the fourth match, the score was 23-24, and after a strong hit from Southport, the ladies lost before being able to push it to the fifth match. JV also lost too, pushing the record to 5-13. In soccer news, the girls had their very last home game of the 2018 season yesterday, which means it was senior night. Ladies Taylor Harmon, Maya McKee, Kayleana Duncan, and Peyton Shoup were all honored with their parents at the last home game on that field. Congrats to all these seniors on performing at BG the past few years. The girls unfortunately lost 4-0, and this puts their record at 4-5. For the boys soccer team, they will play tonight away and tomorrow night as well at home. Cardinal Ritter will host them tonight and Southwestern High School tomorrow night. Good luck to the boys. Also tonight, boys tennis has a game tonight in the Marion County quarterfinals. Good luck to them as well. Last night was Monday Night Football when the Chicago Bears hosted the Seattle Seahawks. Khalil Mack was a monster as usual, and the Bears would get the win 24-17. Week 2 in the NFL was an exciting one, but not for the kickers. There was 19 missed kicks yesterday, 12 field goals, and 7 extra points. Both the Browns and Vikings cut their kickers as well. The Vikings side veteran kicker Dan Bailey and the Browns side Greg Joseph. Also in Browns news, they traded Josh Gordon to the Patriots, and the Browns only received a 5th-round pick. Many Browns fans are criticizing this move, and only time will tell if they made the right call. During halftime last Sunday, former Colts cornerback Vontae Davis retired from the NFL. His Buffalo Bills teammate Lorenzo Alexander called it completely disrespectful. Davis put out a statement and said it was just time. In Indiana college football news, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish are ranked 7th in the nation after being 3-0, and they have a game Saturday versus Wake Forest. The Irish are competing for the top 4 spots to enter the playoffs. IU is also doing well, being 3-0 to start the season and approaching the top 25 rankings. While Purdue, on the other hand, is 0-3 and off to a pretty rough start where they can hopefully improve and get their first win. That's all for sports today. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's all for today's Daily Dose of BGSN 10.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon to get notified when we go live. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm John. Have a terrific Tuesday, Hornets.